day 23, and I'm headed to Santiago. I should get there in the next, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours. It's a little over 12 kilometers from where I am, which I think is like 7 miles. So, exciting day. Yeah, it hasn't really hit me that this is over yet, so I bet tomorrow it will probably hit me a little bit more. I had a really hard time sleeping last night. My body could not decide if it was hot or cold, and I was constantly getting in the covers and then getting out of the covers and then getting in the covers and then getting out of the covers. And so it was nice that nobody was sleeping in the bunk above me, so I wasn't like disturbing too many people by moving on constantly. But I did stop and have my coffee and croissant this morning, but the supermarket wasn't quite open yet, so I'm gonna have to wait and find a place so I can get some Powerades or something. Bon Camino. So that I can make sure I stay hydrated. Anyway, that's all there's to the people. I'm gonna just make it short. I'll check in later. 10 kilometers. 9 kilometers. 8 kilometers. Just past the 8 kilometer mark, or there'll probably be another one that says 8 kilometers, to be honest with you, but an 8 kilometer mark. And it made me think about, I don't remember who it was I was talking to, like on one of my first days of the Camino. I was talking to somebody, and they were saying there are 2 times that are the hardest, and I cannot remember the first time that he said, but the second thing he said was the last 2 kilometers are the hardest because you can see the cathedral off in the distance, and it's like it never comes. It's like you walk and walk and walk, and it still stays in the distance, and like the last 2 kilometers are just the worst. So I have that to look forward to. 7 kilometers. Getting closer. 6 kilometers. 666 to be precise. 5 kilometers. 4 kilometers. 3 kilometers. I hate crossing these overpasses so much. They just scare the death out of me. Two kilometers. So I'm at my hotel. I have not made it to the cathedral yet. My hotel was actually like en route on the way to the cathedral, and so I decided to just dump my bag here. And since I was here, I decided to shower and cool down and relax a little, and then I would head out, and then I would be like more relaxed, and because of the way I was feeling earlier, I was just like I wanted to be done. Like I was tired, I was hot, and so I would have gotten to the cathedral and just wanted to leave. And so this way I can spend some time at the cathedral and really like soak in the atmosphere and not feel like I want to rush out and get to my hotel because I'm already here. So that's what I did, and I'm really glad that was my choice. I feel a lot better, and I will be able to have spend some more time there at the cathedral and just enjoy it, and then I can go get some dinner afterward. And there'll probably be fewer people later in the day. There was a ton of people on the route to the cathedral this morning. It was just like hordes of people. And I wasn't even going like the Portuguese way or like the French way. I can't even imagine what it would have been like if I were like on the French way. It would have just been so much more. So anyway, I'm just chilling in my hotel room, just prepping and getting ready to leave. I might take a bit of a nap, like power nap, and really like rest and be ready to get to the cathedral. And yeah, but I'm here. I'm in Santiago. I'm like 2 blocks away. I can't see it though. Anyway, I will check in from the cathedral. I have arrived at the Cathedral of Santiago. And it is filled with people. I can't even imagine what it was like earlier today. The streets getting here are, I mean, it's like a street festival, but I bet it's like this all the time. But yeah, even if you weren't doing the Camino, coming to visit this city would be still a very neat experience, just because of the high energy. Now I gotta figure out where to go to get my certificate. I got my certificate. The official Compostela. 260 kilometers. And there was a moment while I was standing in front of the cathedral. It had been a fairly anticlimactic experience. I walked in, was like, yep, there it is. But there was a moment there standing where I really took it in what it is that I had just done to be here. And while the Camino I did was a third the way of the French way, that doesn't mean it's not an amazing feat, and it doesn't mean that it's not something I should be proud of. And I was just standing in front of the cathedral and just completely broke down in tears. I'm sure I was not the only one. And I'm still struggling, not crying. I am a little bit surprised at how emotional I am. I thought I would just be like, yay, I did it. Let's go get some dinner. And I am, but I am also very emotional. It is an incredible feat that I just did. And yeah, it took me a while, but I did it. I made it. And I want to do it again.